afternoon baseball. So stepping in, Jesse Pitts. He will lead this one off today.
For Tampa Bay, center fielder, Jesse Pitts.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And underway from Baltimore this afternoon as the first pitch misses for ball one. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today, they have not been playing all that well, to put it charitably, as they come into this one losers of 7 straight games.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
2-1 to the Rays leadoff batter. Now the 2-1. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Tejada ranging forward. He can't get to it. This one's down. Throwing to second, and he's out trying to stretch it into a double. So a costly mistake here leading off the inning. Time now for a look at the Rays starting 9. Mark, how do they go about breaking out the brooms on the road?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
Up next for the Rays, Connor Pitts. He comes into this one hoping for a late season push toward moving up near the top of that RBI leaderboard. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard on the ground to third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting third, catcher, Boom Bobo.
Now at the plate, Boop Bobo. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. Tampa Bay 0. Orioles coming up. You're watching the show. Sonny Yap starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the 4s. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the 4s indicates.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A high fastball is in there. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, have got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty B. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
Now another 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has struggled to score runs the last couple games. Last 3 to 4 games to be exact. They're going to have to manufacture it in a different way. Can't wait for that 2-3 run homer. They're going to have to get guys on base, put the defense on their heels a little bit, maybe a little hit and run, maybe a little old school baseball.
Here's Chris Owings now, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Popped him up. Tavitzi has a play. 2 down.
Batting third, center fielder.
Stepping up now, David Tejada. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. In his career, Tejada hits a little over the 270 mark. Now here's the pitch. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Tejada hits right-handed pitching very well. Makes a lot of contact, but he generally isn't known for displaying a lot of power. You'll see a lot of line drives and ground balls from him in these situations.
Yeah, I almost think he has too good of hand-eye coordination, Matty. Sometimes maybe just attacks that pitch that's not there to do major damage with, but could just drive it up the middle the other way and take his knock, and that's what he's been able to do.
Popped up. Back behind second. Pitts is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Still no score. In now, Jeremy Pitts. First shot for him here, and with the season winding down, he's closing in on a league batting title. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And he misses with it, 1-1. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Well, Dero, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
1-1 is a cutter that misses 2-1. And the 2-1. Good swing, but a late one as it's fouled off to the left. High in the air out to center field. Tejada is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's how the Birds line up today on defense. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Now to the plate, Jeff Pitts, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit high. Seared down the first baseline. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
In now, John Pitts, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Working for the punch out and the offering. Stays alive, still 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Up around the face.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Into the box, Steven Swanson. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Oh and 1, here it comes. Drilled down the line, but this will get foul for strike two. Pitts stands at second with two gone. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
The 1-2. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Here now the 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. No score here as we play inning number 2. Hits this one hard the other way. Cano has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and his side is retired. Rays strand just the one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now at the plate, Robinson Cano. As you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one.
Robinson Cano.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Now a curveball that misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Stepping in, Marcell Ozuna. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Batting fifth, left fielder, Ryan Bentley.
Riding in, Ryan Bentley. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Missed with a slider. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Popped him up. And he's going to get to this thing on the run, and a fine play there will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. We'll move to the third with no score. A nice aerial shot there. The Inner Harbor in downtown Baltimore as we welcome you back to the Charm City. Set to get his day started, Sammy Pitts, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. First offering on its way.
Nope.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. That one's in there on the black. 2-1. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
The 3-1. This is foul right side. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. Owings has it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So with one gone, we take a look at the current standings entering play, and it's not all that pretty. As you can see, these guys are well back in the division race, already looking forward to next year. Into the box now, Sava Tavitsi. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First pitch coming. Here it is. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. Third inning, no score to this point. Fouled away. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Center fielder number 7, Jesse Pitts.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jesse Pitts. First delivery to him on the way. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
The 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. A bouncer to the left side. Marcus is up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. And we are tied 0-0. Digging in now, Gabriel Marcus. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swinging on the first pitch, and this is bounced to the shortstop. Throw to first is in time for the first out. So with 1 away, we'll take a look at the standings here, and it'll show you that these guys have already wrapped up the division race as they've set their sights now on the postseason. Digging in, Travis d'Arnaud. He enters play with an even 50 RBIs to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Back up the middle. And the Orioles have their first hit of the game.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice swing.
Now at the plate, Otis Lambert. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
d'Arnaud stands at first with 1 out. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Ball 2. From the belt, the pitch. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Chopped weakly to the left. Fielded cleanly. There's 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Into the box, Connor hits. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game. The 2-0. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul.
Now the 2-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Swing and a miss, got him reaching. And he makes the throw to first. Pitts is retired, and there's one away.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Stepping in now, Boof Bobo. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Bobo, a 22-year-old. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. The 1-0 home. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
Now in the box, Jeremy Pitts. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Here's another 0-2. Fastball down near the shoe tops.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Digging in to try it again, Damon Ortiz. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Damon Ortiz.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
Ball 3-0 now. Chris Owings waits on deck. Here it comes, the 3-0. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Chris Owings.
At the plate, Chris Owings. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First things first, here's a throw over. And a dive, but he's back in there. First offering on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game. That's the problem with it, though. It has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Here's a look over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Now the 2-1 pitch is taken, ball 3.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows his team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Throw over to first, just keeping him float. Ortiz on at first, nobody out. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Into the box now, David Tejada, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He popped out in his first trip. Throw over to the bag, back in standing. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Orioles so far. High in the air out to center field. Pitts moves over, and he makes the catch for the second out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Robinson Cano. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Now a move over to first, and the runner back. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And a dangerous knuckleball to miss high with. Takes a knee-high fastball. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Orioles leave 1 through 4. Still tied, 0-0. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Jeff Pitts. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch on its way.
Nope.
Ball 1. Ball 2 now.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Down the line and fair. That's a hit. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
In now, John Pitts. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Now a look and a throw back to second. And he's back easily. A runner at second, nobody out. And the changeup is way low that time. A 1-1. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Count still at 1-2. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. No one out with a runner at second. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that's taken in near the line as the runner tags from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Next will be the designated hitter, Steven Swanson.
Designated hitter, Steven Swanson.
From the stretch. And that one just missed outside. Swinging a ball line softly down the left field line, but this will be a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2. Pitts stands at third with one gone in the inning. Here's another 2-2. Right side, hit hard. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, it's been tough to score in this one so far through the 5th inning, but that RBI base hit right there is a nice breakthrough.
Yeah, it's been a great pitcher's duel up until this point. They've been executing on the bump without question, but that RBI knock right there might set the tone for the later innings.
Standing in now, Sammy Pitts. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Pitts is working with a slugging percentage over .550, so there's no denying he's one of the premier power bats in the league. Runners on first with 1 down. And he misses 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
The 3-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Cano for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Couple of hits lead to a run here for Tampa Bay. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Rays are in front 1-0. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. First pitch on its way. And a ball 1-0.
Zero.
1-1. Gets him on the mound. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Striding into the box, Ryan Bentley. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball that just misses inside. One out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pitts has a play. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. There's our line score through the first 4.5. And these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just one hit to this point. Settling in now, Gabriel Marcus comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And the slider just stayed north of the strike zone that time. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Hey, this guy is one strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warm up the bullpen the way this guy's pounding the zone.
Fouled off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. It remains 1-0. Digging in, Sava Tavitsi.
Leading off for Tampa Bay, first baseman, number 1.
First offering on its way. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a drive out to left center field. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
Stepping in now, Jesse Pitts, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch, and it's fouled away. Hit down the line at first. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
The batter, number 13, second baseman.
Digging in once again, Connor Pitts, trying to make it a 2-0 ball game by bringing home that runner from third. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Now the 1-0. Misses. Ball 2. Tavitsi takes his lead at third with 1 away. Too high, and it's 3-0.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Here it is, the 3-0. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Well, D-Roll, that question was answered. The green light on the 3-0 count, and he drives the run in from third.
Yeah, if you watched him step out of the box right there, he didn't even want to look down at the third base coach for fear that it might be put on. Green light special, ribby knock.
Into the box, Booth Bobo, and he fouls this one off. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And the runner will get back standing. The 0-2 pitch. Here's a pop-up now. Under it is Owings, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for Tampa Bay, left fielder.
Now at the plate, Jeremy Pitts. Now a snap move over to first, and he'll dive back in. He's ready. Here's the first offering. 0-1 the count. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a snap throw to first, and the runner back in standing. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
The 3-2 pitch. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Hey, nice job all around right there. He's able to get a head start, full count, 2 outs. You know he's going right there. Batter didn't come out of his zone, no. Drove a nice single into the outfield. Now we got runners on first and third.
Now here comes the Oriole manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll depart after 5 2/3, as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ball game. Matt Garza is out from the bullpen now, as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Matt Garza.
Into the box now, Jeff Pitts. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Owings moving to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Rays are out in front, 2-0. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, to start things out in their half of the 6th, as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Lambert.
Standing in now, Otis Lambert.
As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Up around the face.
2 strikes.
And that one stayed up a little high. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Damon Ortiz.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Damon Ortiz. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Now here's the pitch. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. Ortiz, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. Hit on the ground out to short. Hits. Loves it. Throw on to first. Gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're still down. It's 2-0. Back here on the show. We're in the 7th with the Rays out in front, and let's get you caught up with our game summary for the first 6 innings. Stepping into the box, John Pitts. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
John Pitts.
First offering on its way. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
Nope, that's a ball.
2-0.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Now the 2-0 home. Fouled away. Now the 2-1 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Full count. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Is hit very well to right. This one's hammered, and it's going to go. That one is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far, as the Rays have opened up a 3-0 lead.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
The batter, number
In now,
44,
Steven Swanson.
designated hitter, Steven.
This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. The windup and the 0-1. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Here now the 2-2. Fouled off. Now another 2-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Ozuna on the run. 1 away.
Third baseman, number 2.
So digging in now, Sammy Pitts. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Here comes the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. 1 out, nobody on. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
2-2 now. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's working full now at 3-2.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Little dribbler down the line, but it gets fouled. This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Looks at a curveball over the inside corner. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 0-1 delivery. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Pitts leads off first with 1 away. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now a throw over to first. And he'll be back in standing up. The 2-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Into the box, Jesse Pitts, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 on its way. A fastball right over the outside corner.
She takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
And a curveball that time that broke too low.
1-2.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And there he goes toward second. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Rays tack on one more thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's now 3-0 Tampa. Here's Chris Owings now.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
The 1-2. Hit back up the middle. Pitts ranging up the middle, and there's one down now.
Center fielder, number 12, David Tejada.
Ready for another shot now. David Tejada. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit high.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
Slider, and he touches 90 with that one. It's 1-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Pitts on the move. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Here's Bobby Cano now. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
We're moving along into the later innings, and this guy's throwing over 60% of his first pitches for strikes. He'd like to do a little bit more, but so far so good.
The The windup and the 0-1. The bouncer to the left side, and that's through for a hit. Cano's around first, on his way for second now. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Well, the pitcher can't really worry about that one. I mean, it was only their second hit of the game, so he's doing a lot of things right. Let's see if he can leave him out there now.
Into the box now, Marcell Ozuna, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. One 0 count. Here it is.
1 ball, 1 strike to count.
The 1-1 is a slider taken for a ball.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
2-2 to Marcell Ozuna. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back for more at Oriole Park after this. Leading off the inning, Connor Pitts, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. First delivery to him on the way. Missed with a slider. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Standing in now, Booth Bobo, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Drives it out to deep right center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Digging in and looking for more, Jeremy Pitts. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. 2 out, nobody on. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball into the bleachers and gone. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 52 for him thus far, and the Rays have opened it up even further now. It's 4-0.
Yeah, and that home run is an absolute backbreaker. You still have some baseball left to play here, but with a 4-run lead, it could be a non-save situation. So they might get the rest of their closer the rest of the day. 4 runs feels awfully good.
The batter.
Stepping in now, Jeff Pitts. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a strike.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And it's 1-2.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. One for the Rays on the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's now 4-0 Tampa Bay. Coming to the plate now, Ryan Bentley. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long.
Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
Well, he hit that one pretty well all the way out to the warning track, and clearly there's some hard dirt out there because that ball bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Stepping into the box, Gabriel Marcus, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base but haven't been able to string anything together.
Here comes the first pitch. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Marcus brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Bentley stands at second with no outs. Lays off the knuckleball, and it's 2-1. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that one hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
From the belt, the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. One out and a runner on second base. Pitch is way outside and he can't even get a glove on it. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, he has nobody to blame but himself. With one out, a runner on third can come home to score all sorts of ways. That's why, as a pitcher, you have to execute pitches even better when there are runners on base.
Two 2-0 pitch on the way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
The 2-1 home. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
When your team is behind this late in the game, it's not a good look for you as a hitter to show no discipline and wave at a pitch that wasn't even sniffing the zone.
Tavitzi is there, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, first baseman. Otis.
Riding in once again, Otis Lambert. He's set. Here it comes. Sharp slider that time. Just missed inside. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Pitts fields it cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. One left for the Orioles. They're down 4-0. Roberto Anaya
Comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
John Fick.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And it's fouled away. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Popped him up. And no one will get this one. The next 0-2. Gets him looking up around the letters.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Ready once again, Steven Swanson. First pitch of the at-bat. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
That's wide, 2-0. And a fastball just a bit up. The 3-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
Third baseman number 2, Sammy Pitts.
Now batting, Sammy Pitts. Here comes the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Swanson, base runner at first with 1 out. Runners off for second. High in the air out toward shallow right. Ozuna is under it. 2 gone. Coming to the plate now, Saba Tavitzi. First offering on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. 2 out with a man at first. Called strike 0-2.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in the dirt.
From the belt, the pitch, and he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. 1 left for Tampa, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Damon Ortiz. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. The 1-0. Misses off the plate. The 2-1 home. Line to the right side. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Great jump on that ball hit to the gap in right center field. A great diving catch. One of the better plays you'll see.
Here's Chris Owings now. As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Hits, has a play, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Center fielder, number 12.
So striding in, David Tejada. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. And he'll try and end it here with an even 100 pitches.
What an unbelievable effort. He has had total command of all pitches, all quadrants. Dan, this has got to bring a smile to your face.
It does, D-Roy. In the day and age where we don't see very many complete games, or for that matter, guys going out into the 8th, let alone the 9th inning, this has been a terrific start up to this point.
2 out, nobody on. Baltimore down to their final strike. Very weakly on the ground. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single.
Hey, this game is close right here, but I'll take you inside the mindset even if it was a blowout. I know the team's down to their final out, but you'll be hard-pressed to ever find an offensive player give away an AB. Nice infield single right there to keep the line moving.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Cano waits on the first pitch. Breaking ball in for a strike.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing a bat at that pitch.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get down for a base hit.
All you can ask as an offense is to try and get that tying run in the batter's box. And they've started out nicely right here. They've gotten 2 runners on. They're down 4. A grand slam is still in play. Let's see if they continue this nice offensive approach.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. Second and third, 2 away. Lifted down the line in left. Looking for the complete game. Here's the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he'll make the catch to end it. And the Rays have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the 1st inning through the 9th. Totally dominant in this one.
4-0 to score this afternoon. Tampa Bay with the division-leading 112th win. Sonny Yap gets to that magic number, 20 wins on the season. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.